she collapsed without warning. An enormous elephant, one of the strongest creatures on Earth, brought to her knees by pain. Under her trunk, two massive tumors had grown silently, heavier each day. Her cries echoed through the reserve, and her baby knew this might be the moment he lost her forever. Welcome to Miramoments, where real-life stories remind us that compassion still exists, even in the wild. Stay with us until the end, because this rescue will show you a bond so powerful it saved a life. In a natural wildlife reserve, the mother elephant had been suffering quietly for weeks. The tumors beneath her trunk were swollen, infected, and painfully heavy. Every step became a struggle. Every breath felt harder than the last. That day, her strength finally gave out. She fell to the ground. The pain was unbearable. Her trunk, once strong enough to lift trees, now lay helpless beside her. Her cries were not just sounds of pain, they were cries of, instead of giving in to fear, the baby turned and ran. He ran across the reserve, faster than he ever had before, not away from danger, but toward hope. At that exact moment, wildlife rangers were on patrol. What they saw next stunned them. A baby elephant ran straight toward them, stopping, crying, turning back, and returning again. It was as if he was begging them to follow. They trusted their instincts, and they followed him. The baby led them directly to his fallen mother. When the team arrived, their hearts sank. The tumors beneath her trunk were massive, inflamed, infected, painful beyond imagination. Because of her size and pain, the elephant had to be sedated carefully through her thick skin. Once she relaxed, emergency treatment began right there in the field. The tumors were washed thoroughly. As pressure was applied, infected fluid slowly began to drain. For the first time in weeks, the mother elephant felt relief. But the damage was too severe for a full field treatment. She needed surgery immediately. A veterinary team was called in. As the mother elephant was transported, her baby refused to leave her side. He stayed close, watching, waiting, protecting. Together, they entered the wildlife laboratory. Doctors were already prepared. The surgery was delicate and intense. The tumors were carefully cut open. Every trace of infection was drained and removed. The damaged tissue was cleaned and treated. Hours passed. Finally, the surgery was complete. Her trunk was bandaged and stabilized. Her life was no longer in danger. Against all odds, the surgery was a success. If you believe every animal deserves a second chance, hit that subscribe button now to join our Miramoments family. Mother and baby were moved to a quiet recovery field. Days turned into weeks. At first, she barely moved, but the baby stayed near, encouraging her, touching her gently. Slowly, strength returned. The trunk that once dragged painfully along the ground grew lighter, stronger. Soon, she began lifting water again, playing, walking without pain. Her baby watched closely, learning, trusting, believing. Weeks later, she returned to the lab for a final scan. The results were clear. The infection was gone. Healing
Everything looks
was
good,
perfect.
Sravia. The injury is healing perfectly.
She was ready to return home. The bandages were removed. The transport doors opened.
Oh, no,
As she
easy
stepped
does it.
back
You're right.
into the reserve, her friend was waiting
That's
for
a
her,
gentle step.
welcoming her with joy. Before leaving, the mother elephant turned back. With her trunk, she softly reached toward the rescue team. A silent thank you. No words, no noise, just gratitude. Together, mother and baby walked back into the wild, healthy, free, and reunited with their family. All because one baby refused to give up, and a few humans chose compassion. This is Miramoments, where every life matters.